I am here with a quick little project that I want to do this afternoon. It's dreary in the afternoon here. We have rain and the lighting's not real good. I am trying to record this in my kitchen because it's going to be messy. I'm doing this for Kerr Brandon's challenge of utilizing, I guess it's February Forgotten Friends. We're supposed to use things that we kind of have in our stash, but we sort of forget about using them. And so, just 2 days ago, I watched Kerr do a video on dyeing fabric and laces. So I am going to try to do what she did. I don't know how good I'll be at this. And I will link her video at the bottom of this video. Basically, you pick out pieces of lace and fabric that you want. If you have distress sprays, I have mostly distress. Well, this is a color wash. I have a couple of these delusions, but they're pretty much, there's not very much in those bottles. But anyway, you squirt, you make your piece of fabric or lace or whatever you're using wet, and then you spray. And she puts it in her hand, puts it in a ball, mushing it together, and then open it up and decide if you like it. Let's see if I can get this in view better here. I have so much stuff there. It's kind of a green. Let's see what else I have here. I should put my glasses on so I could read what these are. This is ice spruce. Let me try that. It's a lot darker. Yeah, you can see that's a little darker. It's kind of nice. I think I want something else in with that. I have Rusty Hinge. I'm going to try a little bit of Rusty Hinge sprayed on that too. It could end up with absolute mud, I suppose. Grungy pieces. That's taking on a whole new thing. I think I'd like to put some more of that. What was the green that I used? I'm not sure if it was this one. Okay, it's a little darker green. Anyway, this is a piece of, I suppose it's vintage because I've had it for a long time, of eyelet trim. Used to use this making dolls when my children were little. I kind of like that. Just put that aside, let that dry. I should get myself a paper towel. I'll be right back. Okay, mop up that a little bit. Now let's try some of this lace I have here. No, you know what? I'm going to go for a piece of cheesecloth, I think. And it has a little bit of that's a couple pieces of muslin there. Put that aside. I can mix that with a cheesecloth, I suppose. Open up the cheesecloth here. And I think that I want to try these, now Illusions mica spray. I don't have very much left in these, so maybe nothing will come. Oh, it comes something. Well, it's time to open them up since they're practically empty. And oops, a little bit more than I thought there, and there. Wasn't coming out of the sprayer. See, I have that one, which is called Crushed Grape. And then I have this one, and this one is Bubblegum. Well, with spring coming, whoops. That's pretty wet. Well, it's definitely a pink color. Since I'm not really sure, and this is my first time doing this, I think I'm going to stick with just some of these plain colors, like just leaving it this, not getting it too awfully grungy. I have plenty of time to do that. Maybe I'll come back later. I'm going to just let those dry. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have another piece of cheesecloth. And I have, let's see here, I did use that one. How about this one? This one is espresso. Yes, a nice dark color. I'll just leave that. I don't have very many of these sprays. I would like a collection with some more. Maybe just try a little bit of that rusty hinge in there to give it more of a, maybe a reddish brown kind of look. Let's see how that looks. I think I'm just going to let that go. I have a piece of cotton fabric. I'm going to try that. Let's see, what can I put on that one? This one is, I can't read what that even says. It's it was a blue color, but there's barely anything in here. Ooh, you can see the mica in that. Let's see how that goes. I've never really played with these things, so I'm not sure how they would react to the fabric. Probably has an iridescence there, but it probably needs to dry. Let's see, what else could I put on that one? Let's try a little bit of this grape color again, if I can get anything out. No, let's try the pouring technique again. I'll try. I'm going to put, I think I'll put the ice spruce on that. Let's see how that. I really can't tell, that lighting is so bad in here, about the coloring, but I think that might dry with some of the mica shine. So I'm going to just let that dry, see what happens with it. And then, let's see, I have a few more pieces of lace here, and I think I'm just going to pull them all out together. And just spray them all at the same, oh, that's a piece of lace as well. Spray them all at the same time. I'm going to use the rusty hinge. Kind of giving me a orange, rusty looking color. I like it. Let's see, what else would I mix with that? You're probably yelling, use this, use this. Oh, there's one over here too. This is cracked pistachio. Let me see what we come up with there. Okay, that kind of toned down the orangey color a bit. You know, I think I'm just going to let these all dry, and I will come back later when they're dry and show what these have, what these look like after this. And like I said, I'm going to connect link to oops, I'm sorry about that, Kerr's site, and maybe you've already seen her video. But anyway, we'll see how that is, and I'm also going to be doing some jelly plate printing coming up in the next day. So, bye for now. Well, I've finished doing more of the dyeing of lace and fabric off camera, and these are the finished pieces. These are the ones that I started yesterday. I like these very much. This is wet here, so that's why I'm sure it's going to dry very much like this. Although I think it might be darker there, which I like that. I have a very small space for working, and so I can't spread things out as well as I would like to. Anyway, that group, this was one of the lace pieces. I like that very much. Then I did some more today. I guess this was from yesterday. And while this has definite stains on it, I do like that. So that got cool. And this was white, and now is another rusty looking piece, orangey. And these as well. Then this morning I just used, this is the Delusion with the mica chips in it. And the mica is very interesting the way it reacts on fabric. This is my first play with it. I don't think the camera, the colors are really showing well in the camera. I don't know how to improve that for you, but this piece is dry. This was a piece I did with the first try, and I added actually some more of the Delusions that I'm completely out of. Well, I have a little bit of the pink. The pink was very interesting. I forget the names on these bottles are so tiny I can barely read it. This is bubblegum pink. And I used the grape, and this was vibrant turquoise, and I think that was it. But anyway, this one help to brighten up some things, and you can see the iridescent shine. I don't know what you wouldn't call that, from the mica in this. This is still a little damp. This one was a couple of the colors mixed together, but I still use the same technique of rolling it up in a ball and rubbing the colors together. This was beige, and I love the colors that this got. And this was like a satiny Sussex puff that I made, and I didn't like the way I had it more like a coffee or tea stain. I didn't care for it, so I added a little bit of pink to it, and I love it. And so I'll be using that on something, I'm sure. This is a piece of cheesecloth that got very grungy looking. I like that very much. It's still pretty wet. And then this was the cloth that I put everything on top of, and I like how that got. So I will be using that in projects. I love the colors on this. And again, I apologize, it's rainy here. I'm filming in my kitchen area, and it's what I have. Anyway, I'm going to let this dry, and now I'm going to begin, going to start in a little while working on using my jelly plate to do some projects. I'll be back. Bye. Okay, I'm going to try to do some jelly plate printing. I'm sorry about that. That's the light above me. It's very dreary here, and I'm working in my kitchen because this is a messy project, and I don't have a craft room, so I go with what I have here. So I'm going to start by laying down some paint. This is teal, and this is a golden acrylic, and I think I'm going to put down, some of these are kind of hard to open. Here we go. Some yellow ochre, and again that's a golden acrylic paint. And now I'm going to use, this is just an inexpensive acrylic titanium white. Oops, I think I probably have way more paint than I need. But let's go with that. And like I said, it's been quite a while since I've done this, so I don't even know what to really expect, but we're going to go with this. Anyway, just for those of you who have jelly plates, you probably are much better at this than I am. If you don't have a jelly plate, it's like a silicone mat. And anyway, I'm just going to spread this out, and then I'm going to take a piece of deli paper here. And I'm going to lay the deli paper down, and I'm going to take another brayer and roll that across to pick up the paint that's on the mat. Let's see, I'm going to put that there for now. Sorry about hitting that camera. That's what I ended up with. It's pretty. I think I'm going to go with that. I think I'm going to lay this part of the paper down here so I can pick up some more paint there. So I can use up as much paper as I can. Now I'm going to lift this, and when I do, I'm going to be taking it over. I have a plastic mat laid out, and I'm going to lay these papers as I do them on the plastic mat and let them dry. as I said, my working space is very small, so I have to utilize what I have. I'm going to just take the brayer that I was using for the paint and move this around again. Now I'm using deli paper, and for those of you who do not know, deli paper is the kind of paper that if you go to a deli to get a sandwich, they wrap the paper in that kind of paper. It's a thin white paper. I think what I'm going to do is I have some regular copy paper here too. I'm going to do a sheet of that just to see how that works out on this too. And that isn't as big. I'm going to use this brayer again. And this is just to give me background papers. I can continue stamping on these after they dry. I could paint them again, add more layers. There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of things you can do with a Gelli print. And that's kind of the effect I have there. Actually looks like there's some writing in there, but it isn't. It's just the paint, the way that it picked up there. Anyway, I love it. Love the colors. And you can see there's barely any paint left on the Gelli plate. And I can now, if I choose to, continue working with that color or clean the mat. And what I use is I take a little bit of hand sanitizer, the Floral, put that on the plate and just rub that around, and that helps to pick up the paint, the excess paint, and then I could change color. I could use some more on there, I suppose. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some colors, and I'm going to try I think a stencil. Let's see, what color do I want to use? That's a bit dark. I really don't know. Maybe I'm just going to go with some white. No, that's not going to show up. I have some light blue. I think I'm going to, it's not really white. What is this? Ultramarine. Put a little bit of that on, and that's just a inexpensive color. And yes, I should have a pan of water here to clean this roller as well. But let's see what happens. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this stencil on here, and then I'm going to use a piece of the deli paper again and lay that down, and then I'll take the other brayer and roll that on here. Not sure how that's enough. You can see that it's coming through. Let's see what we have. Well, it didn't work really well. So maybe I'm not doing this right. Well, I have the imprint there, so I don't know. Let's try it again here. Maybe I just need more paint. No, not very much came through there. Well, that one didn't get very good, so I'm not really sure, as I said, if I need more paint. It's there, so maybe what I need to do is reverse this, I don't know. Be quite messy. I think it needs a little more paint. Let's try it this way. I do not know. Oh, so sorry. Now let's see if it fits better this way. Now, and I realize I'm doing exactly what I did before, so that didn't change anything. I'm going to try it this way. I'll lay the paper down. Now, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? No. You'll have to excuse me. This is an amateur doing this, so. Well, that's more interesting, isn't it? Whoops. I actually like that. Yeah. Whoops. I'm not sure that that's the right way to do things, but I like that piece. So I'm going to put that aside, let it dry. And I can tear it up. And I'm going to put this stencil in a pan of water that I have waiting here because I don't want the acrylic paint to stick fast to my stencils. Some other things that you can do on is put the paint down. I have some other inks, but I haven't used them in quite a while, and so I don't even know if they'll come out of the tube. They are, these are Lumiere inks, and it's like I said, it's been quite a long time since I used these, so I don't even know if the tubes are open. No, I'll have to open up all of those. I don't want to do that now. It's kind of time consuming to do each one of those, so let's move on to another color here. I have a diazonine purple in the golden paints. Let me put some of that down. Ooh. And roll that around. I still have a lot of blue. Roll that out on here. Sorry for my squeaky brayer. Okay, now one of the things that can be done is just put the paper down. Put a sheet of the regular 8 by 10 paper and roll that down. And this is what you get just doing just a plain layer like that. Very interesting piece. And let's see, what else should we do? I've actually forgotten how to do some of the things to use. Let's put, let's see, what can we use here? We'll put ochre down again. And let's use, this was a green shade. Phthalo blue. It was a sample I received. Let me see how that looks there. Oh yeah, it is a... And let's see, I want to roll that out. I'm not going to even clean the brayer. Maybe add a little bit more of the yellow ochre. Let's see. Oops. I think I want more of this. Now I can take some tools like this thing and put some lines in there. I can do that throughout the entire piece or just like that on either end. Then I could take a lid and make a circle there. Take another size circle. Let's see, what other things do I have here? I have this. This is actually from a rubber stamp. The backgrounds from the rubber stamps. I could just lay that down on here and press to make an impression and lift it up. Just made a slight impression, not a lot. I have this is like a sample from like a shade that you can buy, bamboo shades. I can lay that down on here and press it in and use that to make a texture. It's not that fantastic. I have a let's see, where is it? Well, this is a piece of netting like you get on vegetables, potatoes or whatever. Lay that on there and roll this across. Get a texture like that. Let's see. I have a brush somewhere I wanted to use. Where is it? Oh, I have one of these little dauber kind of things, and well, it's not very effective. No, I'm not that impressed with that one. And I have this, I believe it was like a makeup brush of some sort, and that too, I can just do wispy little things here and there on here. Not too impressed with that one either. Anyway, I think that's good for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the Gelli paper and lay that down and run the brayer over that. Essentially, I guess what we're doing is we're using those other little tools and objects to lift the ink or paint, and then it allows us to have a print. Like that. I'll use this side to get the rest of this paint. You could use another clean sheet. I'm going to use this because these papers I tear these and use these then to make ephemera, or just to make ephemera pieces or what have you. Here we go. Or use them in making collages. You could just take, and the other thing I want to try is some fabric. What did I do with my fabric? Sorry about moving the camera. You know, I just have some plain, use this, and that's not doing a very good job. How about I add a little bit of this. I'm going to brayer that in. That's the hand gel, the hand sanitizer. Add a little bit of greasiness to this. And maybe I need a larger piece of fabric to go across there. Yeah. Let's use this. I'm not sure what we're going to get. Not much, just, that's nice. So I like the colors in that. I think I'm going to just use this to push that on here. And maybe I'll use the dirty brayer so that it can get on the opposite side, which is okay with me. It's not picking it up. I think I need some more of the, I need some more paint in there to help pick it up. So let's see, what do I want to add to that one? I think I'll go with this. And I'm going to use some of the gel. I don't know if I mentioned it in the very beginning of the video, that the reason I'm doing this is because I'm part